which version I'm going to be when I walk through the curtain.
Hello, welcome to another weekly reading vlog. It is Tuesday and hopefully you have enjoyed the autumnal themed pumpkin sunflower little intro footage to this vlog. I went to this little pumpkin patch slash sunflower field on Sunday. Could not film, I thought it would be the perfect intro. So yeah, welcome to hopefully a cozy reading vlog. It is kind of entering into autumn at the moment. We have like those sunny days where it's getting a little chillier, it's a little crisper, perfect weather for reading. So I am super excited to be reading Immortal Rain this week. This is the final book 6 in the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes, which I have been reading for just over a year now, and this is the last one. I am very excited to see how this series ends. I don't have much left of this at all. Like, so close to the end. I am really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying seeing the amount of action that we've got going on and the different paths that all the characters are taking. It's pretty unpredictable at this stage, I would say. I don't have a clue what's going to be happening. Super excited to find out. Very much enjoying seeing all the kind of conclusions starting to take shape, maybe, and seeing how far we've come from book 1 to where we are now. This series is kind of Game of Thronesy, less daunting, just as brutal, and features a world where there has been no magic, and that has kind of been a contention of interest and power, and this is about trying to bring that magic back or kind of understand where it's gone and how that is balanced with power, and everyone trying to basically be the one in charge. So that's my attempt of a summary. That's probably really bad because I don't want to put anything in that isn't in book 1 because this is book 6, so we're quite far into it now. But yeah, super excited to be finishing this series at last. So other than reading Immortal Rain, I am also going to a pub quiz later this week, which I'm very excited for. I am also going to London on Saturday to see my friend Connie, which is really exciting. And I have my cervical screening, which is also obviously super exciting. So those are the fun things I've got going on this week. I was home yesterday because I had to get my car MOT done, also incredibly exciting. So I feel like today is Monday, even though it's not, it's Tuesday. So hopefully that will mean the week will go a little bit quicker, because when it's Friday, I'll think it's Thursday and then I'll be, you know, really happy that it's actually Friday. So I hope you guys enjoy this weekly reading vlog. Hey friends, do you know what's back on TV tonight? Great British Bake Off! So excited. I absolutely love this show. If you're watching this thinking, what on earth is the Great British Bake Off? It is a competition that happens every year. It is full of bakers and they are all baking their hearts out to try and get the best bake and become the, what's it called? The top baker, the best baker, no. The winner. They get Star Baker each week and then like one of them wins overall and one of them goes out each week as well. And yeah, it's back on. It's so wholesome, it's so lovely, I love it so much. It's just about to start, so yeah, let's watch Bake Off! Yay! I have officially finished the Fallen Kingdom series. I have been reading this series for over a year. It's 6 books long and I have finished it and I loved it. That last book was 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just a fantastic conclusion. The last 100 pages was so action-packed. I could not stop reading it last night. The whole thing, I absolutely loved it. I'm really proud of myself for actually finishing this series because I think it's not every day you finish a series, especially one that's 6 books long and fantasy. So yeah, it was so good. I just loved it. Really great, and I'm very excited when I put on Instagram talking about this book and more people reply to me saying that they've read this series because I've recommended it, which makes me feel so happy because it's just fantastic. So that is finished, which means I'm on to my next book. So today I'm going to be starting A Single Thread of Moonlight by Laura Wood. This is a Cinderella retelling and I'm super excited because I absolutely love Laura Wood's writing so much. I think she is so talented and I'm really excited to see what she does with this one. This is, I think, the longest book of hers. It's just over 500 pages, which is pretty chunky, so I'm excited to dive into it. I normally read her books really quickly and this one comes out, I think, right at the start of October, so I'm definitely hoping to have it finished within the next few days so that I can shout and scream about it before it comes out, because I'm really excited to have an early copy of this sent to me by the publishers. So yeah, that is Wednesday. That's what we're entering the day reading and I'm super excited. Yay! I finished a book today. I finished Law, the audiobook. Didn't make any sense. I wish I could say this book had every box ticked that I was expecting it to tick as a Greek mythology retelling slash adaptation type of thing. It wasn't quite retelling, but honestly I just felt lost throughout a lot of it. I'm going to talk more about it in the dedicated reading vlog that I am working on for that book, as well as a couple of other books, so I will touch more on my thoughts there. But I was disappointed. I gave it 3 stars, but I just think there was a lot crammed in and it could have taken some of that out and focused more on what it did have, so it didn't feel quite so all over the place. But I can see that it was very well researched, definitely well researched. So yeah, kind of disappointed by that, but hey ho, which means I have a spot open for an audiobook. I don't know what's going to fill that yet, but my physical book is a Single Thread of Moonlight by Laura Wood. This was the one I told you about yesterday, and I am 156 pages in and I'm loving it. Are we surprised? It's quite clever because whilst it's a Cinderella retelling of sorts, it also references Cinderella throughout it and says how the main character isn't Cinderella and why is she doing all these things like Cinderella. So it's like a bit meta about these Cinderella links, which I'm quite enjoying. I have strong visual imageries of what is happening in this book, as I always do with Laura Wood's books. She paints such beautiful imagery for what she writes, and I'm just really excited to see this unravel and how this is going to take the Cinderella story into a slightly different direction, because I can already see it's forming a different direction. One of the thoughts and feelings in this book that I completely empathise with is the notion that when you haven't been somewhere for a while that you used to call home, when you go back and you touch a banister, for example, the way you used to feel when you touched that comes rushing back to you. Now, I've had quite a few different places I've called home in my lifetime so far, and I cannot explain how accurate that feeling is that Laura Wood has captured in here. I just totally feel it. So yeah, absolutely adoring this. I'm about to head out now to go to my cervical screening. Woo! Super excited about that, obviously. But what I'm actually going to do, I really hope I don't forget to do this because I've said on Instagram I'm going to do it as well. When I go in, I'm going to start a timer on my phone so I can say how long it takes, the whole process. And obviously there will be talking in the middle of that as well, but I just want to normalise how long the whole process is, because whilst that's not going to take away from it being invasive and scary, it's going to show how long it actually lasts. So hopefully that doesn't backfire on me and hopefully I actually remember, but I feel fine about getting it done. I've had various different examinations done and things since I was 21 because I had symptoms of cervical cancer, so this is kind of just a little bit of an easier process compared to biopsies and things I have had done. And yeah, it's just kind of something that you have to do, really. So if you've had your letter, you haven't booked yet, this is another reminder. I reminded you in last week's vlog as well when I got my letter, but this is another reminder to book because it is so important. Also, I know it's massively scary, but by not booking, you're not going to change the outcome at all. You're just going to help yourself if it were a negative outcome. Obviously, I hope that it's not a negative outcome for anybody, and it shouldn't be, hopefully, but you know, it's there for a reason, and it's there to capture things before they get worse. So you're doing yourself a favour by going to your screening. I know it's terrifying, I know it's scary, I know it's invasive and uncomfortable. It shouldn't be painful, it should just be a bit awkward and weird, I would say, versus just sitting and watching TV, for example, which I'm sure we'd all rather be doing. But I'm gonna go to that now, and I will let you know how long the whole process lasted. Hello, I returned from my cervical screening. It's actually a couple of hours later because when I got back I had to get back to work, but it's now after work and I just wanted to update you on how it went, really. So as expected, it was fine. It's never going to be an exciting and fun procedure, of course, but it's something that has to happen and keeps me safe. So it went relatively fine, and I set a timer when I went into the room and also for when I actually was on the table having like the actual screening done, and I just wanted to kind of report back, I suppose, and tell you how long it actually took, because I think that's just important to know, like, how quick it really is, because I keep saying it's quick, but what is quick? So from actually being in the room, I set my timer and it went at 12 minutes 11 seconds. So that was just like from the minute they said my name until I walked out of the door, which I think was pretty fast. We were chatting quite a lot too. I had the nicest nurse. She was just chatting to me about a couple of things, and I was probably in there longer because when I was 21 there was a couple of like more things that had to get looked at, so she was just checking everything there with me, so I was a little longer because we had that conversation. But then from actually sitting on the table and like having the actual screening done, which she had to try for twice, so she said that that would take a little bit longer anyway, but that whole bit was 3 minutes and 38 seconds, which is pretty speedy. So all in all, 12-minute experience, absolutely fine now. And yeah, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. The nurse was so lovely. I said, I've got to go back to work now. And she said, oh, you know, always make sure to take it easy after you've had this kind of thing, because it's a tension on your body and it can often cause you to feel quite stressed or strained, like thinking about it and stuff. So do take it easy. So she was super, super nice. So I did treat myself actually to a book because I thought, you know, why not? So that whole thing is now done. I get my results in 2 to 4 weeks. And yeah, please book yours if you haven't. It's so important, especially, you know, if you've had your letter and you're waiting to book, do book. It's really important. But the book I bought is the new Pages & Co. This is Pages & Co. The Book Smugglers by Anna James. This is the 4th in the series. I'm a little bit bummed it doesn't have spray pages because the 3rd in the series does, I think. But oh, I'm so excited about this. I don't even know what this one's about, but these follow a girl who can jump into the pages of books. Her grandparents own a bookshop called Pages & Co., which is just the best sounding place ever. They are so wholesome and lovely. They're middle grade and I just adore them so much. This is a signed edition, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, I cannot wait to read more from Tilly and her adventures. They're always just such easy, cute, wholesome reads. So perfect for the autumn period, I would say. So that is very exciting as well. I thought I'd give myself a little bit of a treat. But now I'm going to cook some dinner, watch episode 7, I think I'm on now, of 9 Perfect Strangers. And I finished Sex Education last night. Did we talk about that already? But then I'm going to go, after I've watched all that, to the pub quiz and hopefully win, although one of the rounds is on food and drink, one of them is on shops, and one of them is on Yorkshire, which is really oddly specific, so great. But Sex Education, oh, did we talk about it? I can't remember. It was so good. The cast of that show have such good chemistry with each other and it talks about so many important topics. So this is season 3 that's just finished now, and oh, I just love how it breaks down taboos, but also is very honest about things and doesn't glamorize things that actually are quite painful experiences to go through. And the last episode, I was just crying the whole way through because I felt like it was really poignant and had so many well done emotional moments. But yeah, ultimately I praise this show for how honest it is about talking about sex positivity and removing the shame that seems to be surrounding it, and especially within sex education in schools and how shit that can be, and how this TV show shines some light on things that we should be taught instead. So, well, not instead, should be taught properly. So just 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 100 out of 100. Fantastic show, so good. It's on Netflix if you do want to watch it. But yeah, I feel like this has been a very jumbled update, but I'm gonna go cook dinner now. Hello, I update you very quickly before I go out. It is Friday. I have not really read too much more of my book because I was out last night at a pub quiz where we came second to last. But that's because we kind of blew it on the last round, which was basically if you don't absolutely know the answer, do not write it down, because if you get one wrong, you get them all wrong. And we just thought, sod it, we're gonna lose anyway, so we went all out and we lost. It was a fun time, really good. Today, I've actually decided to go to a work social. I wasn't gonna go because I felt wary again of being around so many people, but I felt encouraged by going to something like the awards show and things last week for Blogosphere, and I wanted to have fun. So I'm gonna go, which I'm about to go and do now, but I just wanted to give you a very quick update before I do go because I think I'm gonna be pretty busy for the rest of the evening. So hi, happy Friday. Haven't read much. Off to a barbecue. Also, the irony is not lost on me of how autumnal this vlog started with the pumpkins, and now I'm going to a barbecue in 22 degrees sunny heat. I'm going to London, baby! So yes, hi, I am going to London today, which I'm super excited about. It is really nice to be able to go to London a little bit more regularly because it is one of my favourite cities. I absolutely love it. I love how much there is to do there, and yeah, can't wait. Cannot wait. I'm going to see my friend Connie from Connie Reads. I have not seen her since 2019, so I am buzzing. Oh my god, I just can't wait. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. I'm really trying to push myself forward in a safe way within a COVID world, but I just don't want to feel like I'm constantly holding myself back with my own fears. So I'm really trying to do the things I enjoy still. So I hopefully will have a great time. I'm sure I will. The work social last night was so much fun. I'm really, really glad I went. So that was a great time. I also got home and read a little bit because I hadn't scheduled my YouTube video. So I had to edit, export and upload. So I was reading whilst I was waiting for that to happen. And I love this book, no surprises. I think my favourite thing, as I said yesterday or the day before, is the way that Laura Wood writes memories and the way that she writes the kind of sentimental value that things have. I love it. I love so much about it. So amazing book. Going to go to London, definitely going to Daunt Books, which I am so excited about because I've never been. I don't think Connie's been either. So we're going to go to Daunt Books, which is going to be great because it looks like an absolutely stunning bookshop. I'm sure I'll insert some footage. I have no idea what else we're going to do, but I will include it in the vlog and I hope you enjoy.
Starting to think I like being stuck, 'cause if I look at the ceiling, my favorite part's the sky cut off. I don't wanna realize how far away I am from heaven. Beginning to feel a little bit like autumn. This time next year, I'll touch the trees in Boston, and I don't know what we'll do, but I'm afraid to get lost again, looking for the truth in a world of ceilings, blocking out the view. Even if I were good, I can't seem to remember a trick for more than a couple turns. And even if I could, there's something in the silence of this waiting room that feels so good. Waking feels like a dream. Ask myself which version I'm going to be when I walk through the curtain. I don't wanna be mean. One could say I'm learning how fresh sharpened teeth can draw, but I'm terrified to meet your mother. I'm sure she's a stunner, just like her kid, the angel lover. I feel like a dog.
Hi, I'm back from London. It is 10:10 in the evening. I just got back. I've just put some toast in the toaster, or bread in the toaster to become toast, because I am peckish. So I'm gonna have some toast. Gonna sit and watch a concert thing that is on BBC at the moment. Apparently it's like this global concert that's being streamed to raise awareness for climate change and vaccine equality, which I think is really amazing that that's being streamed like from so many different countries performing live acts. So that's cool. Gonna watch a bit of that. And yeah, had a great day. I spent a majority of the day with Connie and then in the evening met up with Vicky and Amy. That's What Vicky Read and Magically Bookish. So that was really, really good fun as well. We caught up, haven't seen each other for years and years and years. Connie and I went to Daunt Books, which was amazing. I've not been to Daunt Books ever. So that was great. It was so pretty. It's the one, well, I'll put a picture here if I can remember, because I've apparently uploaded a video today where I said I was going to put a picture and didn't, because I edited that video at 1 AM this morning. I've been really busy at the moment, which is really good, but apparently that means I'm missing out pictures and videos. So anyway, I'll put a picture here, but it's this really lovely architecture building that has just these gorgeous, gorgeous design inside, and there's always so many photos of it on Instagram, and I've never been, and I finally went, so I'm really glad of that. Didn't actually buy any books in there, but I did buy some books in the Piccadilly WATERSTONES. I think the way that Daunt Books was laid out was really interesting, but also it did make it a little bit difficult if you wanted specific genres, because it was basically laid out in country. Now I don't know if this was country of the author. Oh, there's my toast. I don't know if this was a country that the author was from or where the book was based, but that meant so basically you would have, for example, Japan would have the section that was like travel books, maps, fiction, non-fiction. Like there would be so much different stuff within this section. So if you wanted to go and look for a fantasy crime, that if that specific genre tickled your fancy, then you couldn't just pick that kind of thing, which was interesting because you were kind of browsing with a whole new head on, which was a really interesting way to look at the book. So we were in there for quite a long time because it was a new way to discover books, which I think I did really like. But yeah, when we went into Waterstones, I found one book that I hadn't intended to buy, and then another book that's been on my wish list for a while. So hang on a bit, yeah, I'll go get them. So the one that was on my wish list was The Other Black Girl, which I think is a crime suspense based story that has a lot of twists and turns. Don't really know too much about this one, but I was really highly recommended it, so I popped it on my wish list. I like to go into crime, thrillery suspense books kind of blind because it adds for the most suspense, I think. And then I also picked up The Children of Jocasta by Natalie Haynes. I've got 1,000 Ships by Natalie Haynes, and I really love the cover of this one, but also it seems very like women power, so picked up that one as well. I also, hang on, I might as well just take you over here, also went into Lush because I wanted to get my perfume and they didn't have my perfume in stock, so I didn't get my perfume, but I did get this, which is very green and is actually the scent of my perfume, but it's shower gel. So I got this, and I got, are you ready for this? Oh, it's all in a, hang on, it's kind of sealed up in a bag, but it's called Pumpkin. I'm gonna have to undo it to show you. Look at that, it's a little pumpkin bath bomb. I'm so excited, it smells absolutely amazing. I don't know what that scent actually is, will it tell me on the sticker? Cinnamon, lime, wild orange, mandarin, pumpkin powder, these things. But yeah, that was really good. Really enjoyed my trip to Lush, although I didn't get my perfume. Also, not that I got this today, but I made an order from Brit, basically Brit's store. She has a YouTube channel, she has a store, and I got these stickers, which are absolutely stunning. They are perfect for the season. We've got some autumn, Cottagecore Court and Dark Academia, and so excited. The pink one of this is my favourite bookmark, and I just absolutely love these colours, so I got those, and also Brit included a couple of cute little individual stickers too, so that was very kind of her. So yeah, I did that as well, so quick little haul for you. Am I zoomed in? No, I'm not. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go and butter my toast. Oh, that's pretty pathetic actually, isn't it? I can go back down, watch me burn that. But I wanted to wrap up the vlog. I think I'm gonna go and have a shower in a minute and just de-London. It was busy today in London. There was an Anthony Joshua fight. Is that who his bird? Is that the name? I do not follow fighting. There was also a big football game on, and this music thing was happening in London, I think, maybe. It was busy. The road in was closed halfway through, so I had to like take a really long detour around, and it was closed. I just hit myself in the face, and it was closed on the way back too. So the journey took me a little bit longer than I would have hoped, but it's all cool. Got to sing some tunes in my car, so it's all good. But yeah, feeling good. I've had a really good week. I think this has fueled my extrovert heart because I've done something for the past 3 days, and I think that really does remind me that I definitely am an extrovert. I've just remembered my toast. Just big toast. Anyway, I think it's reminding me that I am definitely an extrovert, because I think the definition of either is where you get your energy. So if you're an extrovert, you get your energy from other people, being with other people, and if you're an introvert, you get your energy from being on your own. And I love my alone time, and that does fuel me. So for a long time I thought it was an ambivert, but ultimately I definitely feel the most full when I'm doing things with people. I've been doing a lot of things with people over the past few days, so I'm feeling really, really good. I kind of intended for this to be quite a wholesome vlog when I started it with the pumpkin patch and the sunflower field, and I just, yeah, I had that kind of intention behind the vlog, and I think it has turned out to be that, but in a different way, because I've had a really good, smiley, happy week. So feeling really, really positive. I don't know what next week's going to have in store, but hopefully you will come along on that journey with me as well. I'm aware, as with last week actually, that as this has ended, it's become less of a reading vlog and more of a vlog, but I am still really, really enjoying my current read. It's over here. I really am not much further than when we last spoke. I'm here, but yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it, and I will continue to read it tomorrow and tonight a little bit. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you have been reading this week, or what your favourite coloured pumpkin is. And subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. My Patreon is also linked down below, which is a very exciting place to get even more content from me. Podcasts, dedicated vlogs, live streams, a Discord. It's a great time. All down below. Thanks so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.